So somebody told me that another homeless guy died. Let's see what happened. Hopefully nothing too bad. Yeah. A few days ago, a buddy of mine got hit by a car over here on the other side, and he was drinking to keep warm and didn't make it. He got hit by a car. I'm hoping that that's not what happened with somebody else. Hey, miss, do you know if somebody got hit by a car or what happened? I don't know what happened. No, I'm not going to get hit by a car. Lights. Oh, dude, people ain't got lights on out here. Damn, dude. If it wasn't a car, it was an OD, because that's been happening a lot out here lately. And like I said, somebody got hit by a car on the other side just a few days ago, a guy that I know. They ran out of room at the interfaith sanctuary, so he was sleeping outside, drinking and shit. I'm hoping that somebody told me that somebody just died over here, so. And it was somebody from the homeless community, so odds are good I know who it is. It's fucking tragic. I'm not gonna roll up on them too close. I'll find out the details. I'll put the details in the video tomorrow. But the homeless people need our help, man. This is fucking horrible. And then you got ass clowns like this over here with no lights on, look. With the little blinker, but no lights. You know? It's fucking ridiculous. This is why I'm out here, guys. If I wasn't out here, this would just be another back page story that you would never hear about. And you have to walk real fast to get across this fucking street right here. So, all I know is it's somebody from the homeless community. That's all I know. I can't get too close. Hold on. Fuck, dude. This person doing selfie and shit. All I heard is that they were doing chest compressions, and that's the last I heard. I'm hoping he ain't actually dead, but I heard that somebody actually died over here. Shit, dude. They look like they're still doing chest compressions. The guy on the far right looks like he was pressing down. I don't think this is COVID related. That's where people sign spin and drink and stuff. So, Jesus Christ. This is why I'm here, guys. These men are forgotten, and then they oftentimes either they already had mental illness or they end up with it, and then addiction follows. And you could be a functioning addict in a house with a nice job, but when you're out here on the streets, it just spirals out of control. You either get hit by a car, robbed, killed, or you just fall over dead. I'm gonna pretty much know whether he's dead based on how they pick him up. I don't want to get any closer than this because I'll get hollered at. But I gotta see what's going on. Sorry about the low quality of the footage. Doesn't look like they would be doing any chest compressions anymore. So if he doesn't look responsive, then that would not be a good sign. Damn it. I think we just lost another one, guys.
Do you know who it is yet?
No. It's not looking good, though. Honestly, when they're standing around like that, I saw them doing chest compressions on the side, and it just looks like they've given up, so I think whoever it is really died. They're just picking up his belongings. It's a buddy of mine named Cowboy right there. He's a good guy. That guy right there with the pack, he's a good dude. He also wants off the streets, but there's no opportunities except for here's a shovel, and it's just not enough. The cost of living in the fastest growing city in the United States, people are not only raising the cost of living, but they're raising it so high to try to deter people from California from moving here. And the thing is if you look at how high it is in California, it's ridiculous rates. So the rates here are extremely ridiculous. Let's see if he got any information. Did you see who it was?
If I had gotten any closer, I probably would have dragged the ground.
If I had time, I'd go around the bridge and just kind of cut through and be like, oops, my bad, you know. I mean, we'll find out later, I'm sure, but yeah, the cost of living here is it's competing with California's cost of living. So when people get here, they hear, oh, it's so cheap, and then they find out it's not. And if you're a man in this city and you don't have a career lined up, like a career of some sort, you're going to end up with a shovel in your hand and you're going to struggle the whole fucking time. And you better just hope that you don't have a family and kids, because then you're really going to hate yourself. Which, you know, there's supposed to be all these homeless people, but I see the same 50 to 100 people every day. There's supposed to be 1,000 to 2,000 homeless people here, but where are they at? I think we're looking at where they've been going. I've seen too many people die out here. I've heard of people going missing, being found at rivers, being found in the mountains. There was a girl that was chopped up in a dumpster. You know, this city is not on 48 hours, but it will be. It will be soon. I lost my vehicle because I was holding the line and it got vandalized. I lost a lot, guys, just by coming out here. Also, I got to walk away, it's too emotional. I do have some good news, though. That guy I told you guys about, Danny, that they politically targeted out here because he was rolling with me and I was letting these people know what their rights were. I was trying to help people get off the street. I got about 20 or so to get off the street. Some of them have ended up back here, of course, but Danny was the one where I knew he could do better in life and he could clean up his life, and he really was. I told him not to quit cold turkey on the shit he was on, and he weaned off of it like I told him to do, little by little, just do less and less, and he had a really good job lined up. They had no probable cause when they stopped him, and they searched him, and they took him into the pen, and he was going to do 4 to 5 years, no bail, no bond, no parole, nothing. He was literally going to do that because he was on probation. Knowing the hothead that I am, I called up to that sheriff's office and said, real cute of you to take the one good person off the street that I was trying to help. That's why I tried to help him, because I knew he would accept that help. And he's MGTOW. I've converted him to MGTOW, but he was MGTOW all along without knowing the name or the acronym. You know, he didn't need to know the label, he just was. And now he knows it. And but I called the sheriff's office and I said, look, you guys had no probable cause. The only reason why you fucked with him is because I wasn't there for 5 seconds. Now, I'm not out here doing the wrong thing. I'm doing the right thing. I don't pick sides. I don't like civilian versus cop. In fact, I think a lot of people out here are more likely that pigs than the fucking pigs are, right? But they fucking look at this trash, dude. All day I'm picking this shit up. Let me take the zoom out. Sorry about that. There we go. I said, you know, so that's one of the reasons why people get judged, because there's fucking trash everywhere, and all day I'm picking up trash and whatnot and yada yada yada. Let me try to zoom this out the other way. And so I called him and I said, you guys had no probable cause when you fucked with my buddy, and I have video evidence of you guys going against the Martin versus Boise ordinance and telling us you can't sleep outside when you can, because they ran out of room at the shelters, and they're trying to say, oh, if you run out of room, we're going to give you a ticket for sleeping outside, when that's not true. You're actually allowed to sleep outside regardless. It's not the most humane thing, and most people don't want to sleep outside, right? It's just some of these places will chop you up, your pride up, and sit there and basically kick at your dignity and hold that cold street over you and say, don't you make a good point, Don't you ask us to treat you as a human being, or we're going to hold that cold street over you for complaining. And that's not right. And so some people choose to sleep outside because they don't feel like there's a threat there. And so I've been, holding the line, making sure that both sides kind of try to bridge the gap and show them how to do it. Because I don't want to see this city turn into Chicago, or have some political group come out here and capitalize on the future mayhem. Because there will be mayhem here one day. I can see it if it's not handled now. And pretty much I told them, I said, you got the wrong guy and you locked up the wrong guy. How dare you? And then they gang stopped me on that live stream. Remember that? I have other private live streams that you guys have not seen where they had followed me multiple times in one night in an unmarked vehicle. And I wasn't doing nothing wrong, but they eventually let my buddy go. They actually let him go, and he told me, he said, thank you, bro. Because what I said, it really held water in getting him out. And I couldn't even believe it, that it actually worked. Because the Ada County PD here knows that I have fucking dirt on them. The mayor knows I have dirt on her. And so they let my buddy go because they were illegally profiling him. Anyways, guys, I gotta get something to eat. Just letting you guys know things are getting bad out here, but my trip here is going to be over here pretty quickly, and I'll get the documentary together. Just pray for me. Pray for these guys out here.